What is up, guys? It's your boy Mr. Brownie here, coming back at you with a commentary for today about PC gaming versus console gaming, the pros and the cons of both of them, yada yada yada. Let's get on with it. For PCs, you're going to get much better frame rates and better graphics than current gen consoles can. If you have a decent PC, you're probably going to be running high settings, 60 frames, which is very nice. It looks really nice. And but consoles are going to be running low settings current gen at 30 frames, but next gen consoles will be running games at higher settings and higher frame rates. Battlefield 4, I'm pretty sure, is running at medium settings, 60 frames, although it's only at 720p. But you still have to realize that eventually the hardware is going to get old on those consoles, and the games are going to be just less and less performance and graphics settings, so you have to put that into it. And also, one thing is, consoles are much more accessible. You don't need to build it. You don't need to go to a website that can rack up the price a pretty good amount. You can just go to a store, buy it for $300, $500, for whatever amount, and just go home, plug in the game, and play. It's just a lot easier. No assembly required. Although gaming PCs don't have to be $1,000, $2,000, blah blah blah, pounds, quid, if you're in the UK or whatever the money ratio, blah blah blah, is in your country. It doesn't have to be like super expensive. You can get a decent gaming PC for $500, $600, depending on what type of games you want to play. If you want to play semi-high-end games, $500, $600. If you're going to be playing stuff like Minecraft, World of Warcraft, Cube World, some lower-end games, there's like, you can get a I'm derping, like a decent $300 gaming PC that can run those maxed out. I even have a video on a $350 gaming PC build that can run those games at basically maxed out settings. So yeah, and with PCs, you don't need to drive to a store and buy the game. You don't need to drive to GameStop, whatever the game store is around you. I think the most common one is GameStop, so I'm just gonna use that as it. PCs, you just have to go on Steam or Origin, which are the little game things that they have, and Steam is definitely the most popular, I will say. And as long as you have a credit card, debit card, whatever, you can just buy it and download it right there, and it's just really nice. But still, with consoles, there's no installation of the game required. You just plug it in and play, and depending on your internet, it can take 30 minutes to an hour, and if you have really bad internet, 2 hours. But it also depends on the game. And PCs are more than just a gaming system. You can browse the web, do a lot of different things than just play games. I understand the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 have that little Bing Google thing, but it seriously sucks. It's not supposed to be on there. A PC is just, it's more derping. It's a lot better web browser, and like I said before, it's more than just a gaming system. That's the whole point of what I'm saying right now, and I'm just kind of leading this point on. But let's get on to the next point. The next point is, most PC games don't have voice chat. You just have a little type chat. Some games do have a little thing where you press the key and you say something into your mic, but I don't think there's too many PC games that have that, or I just haven't found them in my PC games that I play, where consoles have voice chat and stuff, and it's a lot easier unless you like type chat, but honestly, I'd rather have voice chat. So yeah, that is another thing. And PC games can cost a lot less than console games. I mean, a lot less. Like on the Steam summer sale and winter sale, which is like I was talking before about Steam, the place where you buy the games and stuff, they can be dirt cheap. I'm talking like 50% off, 80% off, you name it, on AAA titles. Like, I think the Skyrim Legendary Edition was 50% off. It was 30 bucks, and that is an amazing deal because you get the full game Skyrim, all the DLC, and I think a few other things. I am not entirely sure about that. And Origin, like I said, the other little game buying thing, They have, oh, excuse me, they have the Origin Humble Bundle, and I think the last Humble Bundle had Battlefield 3, not Premium, just the normal Battlefield 3, nothing else included, but still, Crysis 2, and a few other AAA title games for $5. You get all those games for $5. Those are like super expensive games that will add up, well, probably well over $100. I'm guessing. And also, probably one of the biggest pros for PC gaming is there's no online fee for Xbox, like Xbox Live. There's no online fee. I understand PlayStation 3 doesn't have an online fee, but PlayStation 4 is going to have an online fee, where on PCs, as long as you have a Wi-Fi router, you can play online. You don't have to pay, and it's just super nice. So, well, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and favorite this video and subscribe if this is your first time seeing one of my